Hi, my name is Rob. This is my story of how I found RedRiver and how they helped me out. For about the last 20 years, I've struggled with losing weight and having various illnesses. And over the last year, things came to a really bad spot in my life where I was sick all the time. I was fighting asthma, severely overweight, and every time I would go to my general practitioner, they would just tell me go to the gym. And I kept saying there was something wrong with me, and it didn't seem to matter. They said that the only thing that I could do was go and work out. Years prior, I had already tried that. I went and worked out at the gym for an entire year, going 4 or 5 days a week after work on my way home. I hired a personal trainer and was eating what I thought was as healthy as I could eat at that point in time. And that, like I said, went on for an entire year, and I lost 10 pounds a year. I felt okay, but I obviously wasn't doing what I wanted to do. That discouraged me greatly. I gained the 10 pounds back and more. And then I came across some stuff called HCG, which I don't know, many people have tried it. I tried it and it worked great. In about 9 months, I lost over 100 pounds. I stopped doing it thinking that I was down to my ideal weight and everything was great, and the 100 pounds and more came back on. And as I said earlier, in the first part of this year, I got really sick to where I had to do multiple rounds of antibiotics. I wasn't bouncing back. I was fighting asthma, and I was feeling horrible. I would go to work, and on the second floor I'd have to walk up 2 flights of stairs, and it would take me 5 minutes to walk up the stairs, and I would be completely winded by the time I got to the top. I was just about to give up and go do gastric bypass surgery, which obviously I can't afford, and the insurance wouldn't cover, and so I was just done. I started looking around at endocrinologists all over the Salt Lake Valley, and because I wasn't a cancer patient, basically nobody would take me on. So that was very frustrating. I had just about given up, and my wife found an ad on the television for RedRiver and said, "You really ought to go check these guys out." And I said, "All right, sounds good." Came down here and met with Dr. Red, and was so impressed on the very first visit with their knowledge and the help that they could give to me that I immediately signed up for the program and started coming. A couple weeks into the program, my wife and I were talking one morning as we were going to the grocery store, and I said, "You know, I didn't think that I would actually survive what I was going through." And she said, "To be quite honest, I didn't either. I'd been putting money away for a trip for us to go to Europe, but I figured I'd probably end up using it as your funeral expenses." And that really hit close to home. That was eye-opening. So continued on through the program, and here I am, having beaten diabetes now, having fixed severe chronic adrenal fatigue, 85 pounds lighter, and doing great. I feel wonderful, and I'm now looking forward to that trip to Europe with my wife.